Hello, let me see if I'll see people anyone to join and let us rub mind. Good afternoon, everyone. It's afternoon here. Our time has actually changed, so we're matching up with Nigerian time. It's 1 o'clock. Just trying to see if I can see pictures of the Ekwuemadu. I really don't know how to add them up here. Okay, maybe if I go to Instagram. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm trying to remember and I think I got it. You're the one with the twin. How are you doing? How are the children doing as well? I hope you're coping well. Thanks for joining me. Good. Good. I just said I'm free, so let me quickly see if I can get to discuss couple of topic, what is going on. Yeah, I remember because I think I watched something yesterday as well. Yeah. I said, let me quickly see if I can see people to chat with. Let's discuss few things that is going on in our dear country, our motherland country. I guess the twins are sleeping. Yeah. Let me see if I will see anyone that is free to join as well. That's why I'm still waiting. If I don't see, I will just pack my load, as people will say. Just I'm not a regular live streamer. Just about getting used to it. That's a great idea. They're awake. Hey, I hope they won't collect your phone. This one that you're the only one with me here. I hope they will not hijack you immediately now. How is your end though? I hope everything is fine over there. I wanted to talk about the Ekwuemadu, the those couple of things that's happened in the past 2 3 weeks. Hi Hanita, how are you? Longest time. Yeah. I've been off for I think I was off for about 4 or 5 weeks. But I think I've watched one or two of your recent videos too. I enjoyed the one where you were washing the I think the bathroom. And you've got a good figure there. I wish I can't get that kind of figure. Oh, hmm. But I don't get that. What do I do now? Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. I've not started saying anything. No, I've just thought, let me see. Maybe I'll see anyone to join me. I appreciate. I appreciate. Thank you. You said they are watching cartoon. Okay, that's good. They should glue on it for a while. Let you rest. I can't get big go. Can you imagine? Like it's not like me. Even when all the hair I'm breathing in, I'm puffing off. No matter the diet, I will just see a little different, tiny bit. Before you know it, my body get used to it and it doesn't work anymore. I'm tired. So we thank God for life. And when I was a lot younger, I was really skinny. They used to call me broom, bone, all those ones. I never believe I could actually even add up until after I think after I had my first child a while, then when I had my second child, then boom. People will say, oh, it's baby fat. It's because you just give birth. It's going to go. I was hoping. I was waiting. Now, lie. My own did not go. My second one is over 18. It's a lie. It did not go. It just came permanently. Even pregnancy didn't make me big. Can you imagine? You're like my sister, my immediate sister. I think she's the same stature like you. I just don't know your height, but she's a lot taller. She's taller than me. So and she's given birth many children, two children now. But it's the same thing. Those are the people that if they eat all the whole house, you won't see. God just bless them with that physique as well. Thanks, Razak. Thanks for joining me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. These people are not around though to help me to pin comment. And I don't know what I would add as what do they call this thing that people will be able to help you to pin comment? Let me start from the beginning. It was Not Versatile that joined first. I hope you're still here, Not Versatile. You cannot run away. If not, I'll come and pack you and the twin. You have to stay with me. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to drop the link. I just wanted to talk about the Ekwuemadu. I don't know if Anita knows about this um, Nigerian politicians that has issue here in the UK, and then they kind of got arrested. And as at last week, we heard that they are being found guilty. I want us to talk about them. Just let's hear our view on what we know, what we think about it. And I want us to talk about the Blessing CEO as well, addressing a recent issue. She seems to know, doesn't want to care. And then the Edochie and Sarah Martins. The Edochie is not to talk about bring anyone down. It's just the fact that people seems to be, pointing fingers. So I don't know which one we should start from. Maybe the Ekwuemadu. Let me see if I can get the link. If anyone wants to contribute, you don't need to show your face if you're not into it. I hope you can all hear me. My son is here. One of my son is here. My grown-up son. Join me. You don't need to come on. You don't need to show your face. Let's discuss. Can I see the picture of the Ekwuemadu on my... Guys, please give me a minute. Let me see if I can see. This is video. I might have deleted the video yourself. Okay, what I will do is I will type it on this thing out. Ekwuemadu. And I will just quickly share screen. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was checking something else. How are you? Face red shape. I don't really know these things that they send though. Is it gloves? Something. It doesn't show what is being sent, what Vasta saying. It will just say it in words like it said face red. Hi, hi, how are you? How would you want me to address you really? Yeah, Razak, how would you like me to address you on here? You can hear me. Thank you. Let me look for the picture because I didn't really was not well prepared. Let me look for the picture of the Ekwuemadu first so we can talk about it. Can you hear me, Razak?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I said, how would you want me to address you? Kenny, Razak?
Yes.
Which one is okay by you? Which one are you comfortable with?
Razak.
Razak. Okay, Razak. So, welcome to the live stream. Like I said, I just wanted us to rub mind on. Okay, is an emoji. Okay, I know, but I just didn't see what exactly it is. It won't show it. I'm right here with you, but I'm at the background sometimes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, don't go away because I'm coming to catch you if you run. Okay, so I wanted us to talk about the Ekwuemadu. I don't know if is Anita still here because she's not in Nigeria, so I'm not sure if she knows who the Ekwuemadu is. And Razak, you know who the Ekwuemadu, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I don't know if you can see the picture. I don't know how to add that to the screen since I'm already on live. Yeah?
I know. Yeah, I can. We can see it.
Yeah. So for um Anita and Versatile. So this man that was being arrested, the couple were arrested last year. I can't even remember the month, but of course the case has been going on since then. And he used, would I say, as former Senate President of Nigeria
Yes.
and
The
deputy, yeah, deputy Deputy. Deputy what?
yeah.
Deputy Senate or Senate Deputy, whichever one. So he's been,
Yes.
I'm sure he's still in money anyway. They would just say they are ex, but they are not really out of the office.
Yes.
Yeah, so the case about them, the boy in question, I shouldn't call him a boy, he's a young man in question. Some people was actually blaming the guy that he played them. Yeah, yes, the kidney transplant saga. Yes, versatile, you got it. So some people are blaming the guy, saying he actually scammed the Ekwuemadu. What are your take on this? Do you think they actually they're supposed to look at it that way? The the what's it called, the family themselves, do you think what you're doing up to them right now is actually is good, or they're just being blowing things out of proportion?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good to be here once again.
Mm,
About the Ekwuemadu kidney transplant saga. Yes, the UK judgment, the UK, what's it called, sanction against them. To we, the Nigerians here, a lot of us are happy with it because we know who these politicians are. And when this thing started earlier last year, they
mm,
told us the young man in question is a family that they are taking him to the UK for the kidney transplant. Before everything eventually came up that no, he's not, he's a friend, is this, is that. And what really brought out this thing is we all know UK laws. Because when this thing came out yesterday, I tried to read about it. I listened to a Nigeria radio and it gave me the full information I wanted about it. Because I had, which and I confirmed that it's against the law
mm.
of UK's government.
Yeah,
So whatever the Ekwuemadu family are going through, I would say is good from my end
mm.
because it's a thing they can do in Nigeria. I didn't mean they did this thing in Nigeria. They will do it and go away with it without anybody questioning them, without any government officials checkmating them. So it's a good thing from my hand.
And do you believe everything they said the young guy has narrated or said about it? Because sometimes the story seems to not to be balanced really from the guy
Yes.
initially they said the guy said he wasn't aware, and there was a time I heard that or read that the guy said he was told, but maybe he was paid chicken change. That then there was one that says, oh, he was told they would be bringing him here to have a better life. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it's a bit funny. How can you just be seen on the road or wherever and just okay, someone said they want to give you a better life. You ask question. And the thing would is it that they didn't consult his parents, ask about his parents to know how they're going to round up things or uh, assist him, and he decide to pack his things and go. I think he have a bit of knowledge of maybe what they want to do. He might not have
Yes.
the um the intense would I say the way they are going to go about it. Maybe he knows he needs to help them. Does he
Yes.
not know that? Does he just think he needs to donate blood, or does he not know that it needs also things need to be taken out? And the understandings of what exactly needs to be done. How do you think the boy? Do you think he actually knows this thing, or he's just hiding away just to get his own stay here?
Everything about this transplant saga is a bit complicated. Why? Because we are only hearing the parts of Ekwuemadu's. And
Mm.
about the boy in question, from his side, we are hearing different points of view from his side. But what I heard and what I could say I will confirm is the boy was one of his staff, domestic staff at his hometown. He was
Really?
paid a certain amount of money. Yes, he was paid a certain amount of money to his family. So the question of does he really know what he was
Oh,
going to do or not is a yes or no, which I can't answer. And there was what made the UK government to put them on trial was there was a WhatsApp leak that leaked out the chat between the Ekwuemadu and the doctor that the doctor is going to be paid a certain amount of money, which is 2.5, 4.5 million naira
the
for
80,000.
agent's fee.
Yeah.
Yes, for agent fee. So about the boy, about about you asking that, does the boy really know what he was going to do? It's a yes or no thing. Except if the UK government, if they put this thing up for people to see in the sense of transparency, let's hear from the two sides. So then we
They're
can
not going to
know
do
who
that.
is at
They're going to
fault.
protect the other party, especially the young boy.
No, I believe the UK government can do that. I think being in Nigeria here, then we will know it's not going to be possible. But I believe from through the lawyer, I believe we can get the answers to this.
The from what I read, of course, the police here, they will not release all information. So as time goes on, we'll be getting a bit by bit from it. But if you remember when we first heard the story, was a case of, oh, it was the boy was underage. That was the first thing
Yes,
that was everybody was talking about and was being released. And as the investigation was going on, after a while, they got to know that okay, the boy um is not under 18, and I think they said it's 21 or so. Some say it's
yes.
22, and I think of recent I've heard that they said it's 27. So as a
Oh
young
wow.
adult, anyway, yeah. So we hear this thing bit by bit. They said
Yes.
the boy said he's coming to school to school here, and I'm wondering. I know some people did not really go to school. I didn't go to school too, so let me just put myself in that. Like, are we not supposed to ask question like, what kind of school are we going to? What am I going to study? Is it that
exactly.
and I'm thinking, is it that people, because I don't know, sometimes when you're not in a place, you don't really know how things are going. Maybe some people don't even care to know what they want to go, and the moment they hear abroad, yeah,
Abroad.
what is going
Yes.
on right now with people, the moment they go hear Jackpa abroad, they just want to go. And I don't know who has just joined me. Please let me know if you just joined me. I think Versatile, she said she's on it. She's doing something. I'm not sure if Anita is still here as well. Yeah, so if some people here abroad, I think they don't have that. They're so excited that they don't ask question, or he
Yes.
just thought, no matter what, when at the moment I cross over, I will start sorting things myself. Could it be?
Yeah. Yes, it could be because I never had the about all this one you just told me. I never had that he was going to schools, things like I never had something like that. But it can be because Nigerians, our
Okay,
majority of Nigerians, our
sorry to cut you short. What do you think the guy was told he's coming to do? Because they can't just suddenly pick him up and take him to go and do his passport, or they did it for him, whichever one, and he pack his clothes, carry bag, then they are going to the airport. I'm
yes.
thinking
Okay,
there
what I
must be
what I think
conversation.
okay, what I think in this case is we might tell him he's going to school, he's going there to go and start a new life, different things. And he, as I don't want to use the word illiterate,
Hmm.
he at the back of his mind, he will be happy. Oh, I'm leaving this Nigeria. I'm going to a better place. Definitely my life will be good. So he will be excited. The excitement will not make him to ask the necessary
Question.
questions that he's supposed to ask.
Hmm. And he obviously did what he wanted to do, or what he think is needful. Because I understand that he has spoken to maybe one or two of his friends. They obviously maybe put him in the right place, tell him what to do. As at the time he was going to walk to the police station, we heard that he was sent out of the house, maybe because he was being maltreated. Maybe he was the one that walked out of the house because he's being maltreated by the family member, or he was sent out, and after a few days, 2 days or so, he couldn't cope. He had to go to the police station to explain to them what is going on.
Mm.
So I want to believe that even if he was told, was these people, it seems I read something about £2,000, that was maybe what is being given. One thing here is that you cannot pay for it. It's not allowed. That is why
Okay.
there's that option of, you can use your relative, your family member, your relative. Anything that has to do with exchange of, you know, your it's like you're
Organ.
paying for something. Yeah. No, there is no compensation. If you want to compensate that person, maybe it's in your own mind that later maybe you appreciate that person for actually standing in for you, but that one cannot be in the government. They will ask question. Definitely, they will ask whoever is ready to assist a question. Even when I went for my operation, my surgery, all this process they've been going through, even the day itself when they were about to start, and the doctors, the surgeons are next, and they're even greeting me that okay, they'll put you to sleep soon in few minutes. They will still ask you the same question. They will
Question.
ask you that question that you'll be tired of it, like you know what you want to do. They'll tell you how many hours it's going to take. They will still give consent. So if you now say, as at the last minute, and you say, "Oh, I think I'm having a rethink. I need to, and I'm not sure. I think I'm afraid." They will not do it. So is it
Oh
that this,
wow.
like, they don't know that they there's no, the only time they will not ask you again is already when you're already in bed. They've put you to sleep and they've already started. As long as you can still say you are not consenting anymore, they won't. So of course they asked the guy when he was being taken to the the Middlesex Hospital, and maybe he said he wasn't aware of what they wanted to do. I'm thinking maybe the guy doesn't even have understanding of maybe they're going to take his kidney, or because he should know, because they should lecture him what is all about, how
Yes.
the kind of lifestyle he will need to start living, what might happen. If this thing was successfully done, maybe they took this guy to like Turkey, India, and all that. Do you know that they will abandon this guy? You
They
won't be
will
able to
abandon him.
ask
He
for,
might die in the process.
yeah. After a few months, that they will just they might abandon him. That's if they don't even delete him. You know what I
Hmm.
mean by deleting? Because some words we can't
Yes,
use
I
it.
do.
Yeah, they might actually kind of find a way of sending people to kind of clear him off. Or if they don't, they distance themselves. They won't you won't be able to come near their compound, their house, and all that. I didn't even know the guy was one of their domestic staff, because from what we read online, is they said he's a street boy.
Nah. It's not, it's really possible. It's not possible to pick someone in the street in the name of out of the country. It's not. And as a politician, which he is, I'm sure he has his ways. But
Hi, Barbara Kitchen. Sorry, once in a while. Hi, Barbara Kitchen. How are you? Thompson done. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, you can go ahead.
so, like I was saying, he has his ways as a politician. So it will be hard for them to say they want to pick someone in the streets and to do that. Definitely it's someone close, but it can't be a family. Knowing fully well that this thing is a do or die thing. It's not a thing they might then he might survive. Another thing is, what I think about it is this kidney transplant can actually be done in Nigeria. So it raises the
Definitely.
question that why do they go, why did they come to the UK knowing fully well the UK law, and he himself as a deputy ex-senator, or what's the word? He is a lawyer.
Exactly.
So
And I
it
heard
raises
he
the
was
question.
part of those who actually did the Nigerian laws, the
Yeah,
what's law? They're given the rules as well. So he knows the
yes,
rules, but he decided
exactly.
to come and break it somewhere else. Like you said,
Yes.
they have hospital in Nigeria. I read one online. They said a couple of years ago they approached him to grant some funds for them to do the build the hospital, the one in maybe in his own country, in his own state. I mean, and he inflated the amount. He was 400, and he told them to kind of maybe change it to 800,000, 800 million. Eventually, he pockets 400 million, and the hospital thing was not even done. That was years ago. I don't know. I can't remember how many years, but I read it a few days ago. And I'm thinking that during that time, he never knew that such things could come to his own family. Even when they know it can be done in Nigeria. If you know this guy, or they call him Dr. Aproko also.
Aproko,
Aproko,
aproko.
yeah, Chinwe Chinonso. He had a surgery a few
Yes,
months ago, and he explained the
yes.
process he went through. That's one thing that people, I appreciate that. It's not when you see people be looking healthy, it doesn't mean that they don't have issue. Look at me now. I've got my bag of issue, head, leg, everywhere. Do you
Mhm.
understand? So the fact that
Yes,
he's been preaching this thing, enlightening, making awareness of health issue, he had the one that he never planned for, and it happened. And
yes,
I thank God that God really saved him. But he was a consultant in Nigeria that did this thing quick, quick. They don't
yes.
see these people to come to want to use or to promote them. What they do, even when they come here, yeah, if they were given a surgeon that is us, yeah, they will want to
Nigeria.
request, even this one that I'm showing you, still a bit light. The one that is
Hmm.
dark, they will still you start to be looking for Oyibo one. Do you understand?
Wow.
They themselves are not actually appreciating what the talent that we have, you know. these are the people that were trained back home. Some of them had to now move to the other country to, maybe UK, Canada, and not
You
that
know,
because the country are not, um, they're not encouraging them. So, and they're
yes,
doing well. But at the end of the day, you guys will leave that country and go to another country to go and use
you-
use the
the
facility
services.
where they can actually give that, they can provide the same facility back home. I think sometimes that is it that they sell their soul when they get into the um government.
I didn't get a question.
I said I think sometimes that is it that they sell their conscience once they get in.
Of course. Um, most politicians are like that, even at every level, because they feel government posts, government offices are means of them to generate money for themselves only. So that exactly they do only few, because that is why we are still here.
Hmm.
1960 to this years, over 60 years plus, and the country is still like that, like this. They definitely do, because if they don't, then Nigeria would have gone a long way than this.
Is well. I think the people who are saying it's scammer. I see it that way sometimes. But the girl, their daughter, I feel for her only in a way of the pain she will be going through. Because I don't know
Yes.
the
Yeah.
lifestyle she's living, how she has been treating her parents, staffs, understand, or the way she approaches people. I don't know. I just pray that what happened right now is going to make her to change for the better. Some people change for the period of time that things were going on. The moment they get settled, they switch back to
It-
their
yeah.
normal. I pray that it will bring her to kind of also sort to change some people's mind on the way they treat people and the way people see life. That life had taught her a lesson. I hope so. I'm not sure she looks like that kind of a person. I can't use that look alone to judge. And I'm not God. God can decide to say, okay, this is where I need you to start taking this work from. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. We don't know. So, like I said, I just I wanted us to touch on the Ekwuemadu, and then let's talk about the Blessing CEO. I don't know if you see the addressing. There was this jumpsuit that she decided to wear. One
Yes.
leg was out, the other leg is
Yeah.
not. And of our recent behavior with the IVD, I can see, I don't know who just joined earlier on. Okay, Barbara Kitchen. I've seen you. Okay. So, Barbara Kitchen, I think I saw the okra thing. Did I see it too? I don't know. Yeah, could you please contribute to the do you guys know what we're talking about at first? No. Let me know so that it's not just myself and my host co-host that are just talking. Maybe you guys don't have idea of what we're talking about. I would need to go and learn how to show maybe Instagram where some because I'm since I know that some when they're online they can obviously browse and show the screen of oh I really can't do that at the moment. Okay, you can go on talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you
so
were
it seems
the
to be
blessings Okoro dressing saga, right?
yeah, the recent one, and I heard that she was arrested about a day, maybe 2 days ago.
I saw the picture, the actual day she posted it on Instagram, but I just decided not to follow because Nigerians, I don't really know what is wrong with us. So in things like that, I don't put my attention to it because to it I see it as irrelevant. Because I think does she has a child or something?
Blessing CEO. Sorry, I don't. I'm not sure if he has any children. I've not heard
because
of
I
that. I haven't
because
heard
I
of it.
I, I,
Trying to see if I can use
I
another
could not
system.
imagine what would have caused her to dress in that way in the name of she's going to a date because that was what she told us.
That lady, even if she's not going for any date, or even if she's the one having the party self, she's been trying to make herself a relevant in a
Relevant online.
yeah, and
Yes,
in a nuisance way, a very annoying way. So she's just trying to make a statement every time. She doesn't care if it's appropriate or not. The moment anyone comes to say it's not appropriate, she will find a way to just bring a point to say, "Oh, it's her life. Do you think blah blah blah?" So I'm not sure if she's okay mentally. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not sure if she's
yes,
okay mentally. So I sometimes think maybe there's something wrong in there because she was the one, or she is the one who gave herself the brand name. That's why they call her self-acclaimed relationship
expert.
coach.
Yes, yes, yes.
No one gave she I think she didn't go for to any coaching or any school or training for it. It was what she thought, okay, I can advise people. I do advise people. People send me email of their issue and I do give advice. But she brought herself that forward to for people to know her as relationship coach.
Relationship expert.
Yeah, relationship expert. Barbara said, "I don't know the topic." Okay, can I? The topic is there's this woman, the lady called Blessing CEO. She's a Nigerian influencer. Would I say she's a social media influencer? And there was
Yes.
this mode of dressing that was brought up. I think about 2 days ago, she was wearing a jumpsuit. One side was cut off, and people can see boobs, I mean our bomb and all that. And we talked about the recent or is it previous, would I call it previous, Ekwuemadu, which is this ex-Senate ex-deputy senator of Nigeria who was arrested in the UK, and they've been found guilty. That story has really gone viral to other countries as well. So I'm sure you must have heard about it. That's what we were discussing, Barbara. Okay, I will see if I can put the picture on. Okay, so Razak, you can keep talking.
Yeah, so it's well, it's all the only thing I will say about it is I think she's an actress, if I'm correct, because I don't watch movies.
She's not.
So she's not.
No.
Then it raises the question of how did she got into a limelight? Because she attacks people, attacks Nigerian celebrities, mostly actors and actresses. So I think she is. But if she's
Well,
not,
for
then
me, I have never seen her acting. I know there was a time that I think a issue came up and they said the house where she usually pose around, that she would say is her own house. It wasn't as I understand that they said so she was arrested and she was disgraced, and she has a lot of issue. Everything is about saga, lies. That's just
so it tells
I
us
think she brought
the
herself up.
yes. So it tells us the world we are into. Because as an Africa, we have culture. So I don't know what she is trying to portray in that way. So that's just it.
Please pardon me. My son's school is calling me, so let me quickly mute myself. Hello. Okay. Oh, I don't know the time. Sorry. Okay, someone will be there in a few minutes then. Thank you. Oh, maybe 5, 10 minutes. Okay, thank you. Bye. Did I actually mute myself? Oh, I didn't.
No.
Hello. Thank you. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, they called me from. I need to go and pick my son up, but the sister will go and pick him up. I don't know that they finish early today. Okay,
Oh,
yeah. So you were talking about the blessing. We're talking about addressing.
yes. So I just said we don't know what she's trying to portray. Where I believe is just
Hmm.
fashion, but a sense of fashion without dressing is just totally out of it because that's half naked, knowing fully well that we are Africans, we have culture. That's all.
And I think she's just, I don't know if would say she's chasing clouds. She's always trying to draw people's attention to her, and she knows that
Yeah.
the wrong thing attract people, so she doesn't
Ex-
care how people are going to talk to her. That's what works for her anyway, and that's what's working actually happened of recent on social media. If someone come out now and starts ranting in a negative way, of course, others will share it. So it makes them trend, and people will start subscribing to them or going to their page to get views, and that's how they get known. Before you know it, they are becoming more relevant. relevant,
Yes.
relevant on social media, and they could get people to give them adverts, to post things for them.
Yeah.
So that's how
Yes.
I think that's part of how she started at this time. She's going to talk about marriages, how you should not accept this, how you should accept some of the things she talks about. Sometimes she's right, but sometimes the approach she takes towards it is actually wrong. The
Wrong.
world we are in now, some will see when they hear something, they will go and practice it the same way. They don't use their sense. That's how
Yes.
she tend to kind of destroy or cause destruction in some people's home.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I quite agree with you. All right.
And I heard that she was arrested because she had something to do with the IVD. I don't know, maybe people kind of know that the story of IVD. But before we actually go off, can we quickly move to the story of the Edochie? I don't know if you heard about the Edochie issue yesterday. Their first son, the first son of you, Edochie.
Yes, I saw the news this morning. It's just so sad, so unfortunate for the Edochie family to experience that. And I think the boy is a 12 years old or something too.
16. He just clocked 16 on in this January.
Wow, it's so sad. May he so rest in peace
Amen.
and may God strengthen the family because it is starting to lose son at that age. It raises the question of where would they start from again?
I don't know if you know that there's been this issue between the Yu Odochi and his first wife. She doesn't
Yes.
like to be numbered, which she has said, but unfortunately, right now, the man has already got married to the side chick, which
Yes.
there's been issue online about them, what is going on, what is happening. So people are pointing fingers that the side chick might know about it.
Yeah. Yes. If it is in that way, people will definitely say something like that. Okay, it's now raising the question of what if he didn't marry the side chick and this happened? What would they have said? It makes me remember when Davido lost his fourth son.
Hmm.
Some people were saying, "Oh, he has used it for money ritual." Different kind of
People said a lot of
rumors.
things, yeah.
Yes.
Then later they
So
started blaming the talking about the his other baby
nanny,
mamas.
yeah, blaming the nanny and then talk of. So people will definitely, but I don't know if I feel it's because they are not in the shoes. They don't really know what it takes to lose a loved ones, most especially a mother lose. It's it falls back to the 12-year-old Christian girl that died in the school. Some people were still blaming the mother, some people were blaming the school, different sides of. So when things like this happens, the best thing is just put the family involved in prayer and just know that life happens and it happens to different people in different ways.
Mm. Of course, if it was the other way around, if it was the Judy Edochie is one of their uh children that also passed, people will still say this is why polygamy is not good. I wanted to actually do a live stream on it. Maybe I will do that in maybe 2 or 3 days about impact of polygamy in on children. Because
Okay.
that's that there's these are the impact. Why is it that people are pointing fingers? You talk about what's his Davido, when these
David,
things happen, people talk about people thought they pointed finger at different things. Oh, his mother, oh, his baby mama, oh, is the somebody that gave the housemaid or house help or nanny something, they tip her, or what's Eniola doing there. We had different things, and those are the
yeah,
things that got connected to. You'll find reason to say, yeah, yeah. So at the end of the day, is that thing bringing the boy back? No. It's just, it
no,
helps to maybe stop the, if there's any other thing that is like that is going to happen in the near future. But people will always point
yes,
finger. Then the lady knew, she knows that they have a settled home. She will claim to be, anyone that is the current current wife or current side chick would think they are the one that, they are the one that wherever they say goes. Never, they won't remember that, their time will go, their time will end, someone else will come in. I don't know
yeah,
who has joined us. If you're new here, please let me know. If you just join us, I mean, let me know. Please contribute to the, yeah. Barbara said that very sad that may is so rest in peace. And he's a very young boy. You can imagine he's just 16 years old. I feel
very young and
trauma of what is going on in their house could
I,
contribute to what is wrong with the boy. I will allow you to talk with my co-host.
could it the question now I want to ask is could it be the trauma of what is going on? Because of course why I ask that is he's a young boy, one, he does not understand life to that aspect. So and definitely I'm sure he might have just finished his secondary school. So
Mm,
could it be the trauma of what is happening in their life? And another thing is, okay, with the second wife saga such that is happening, I don't think it's within where the boy is living. Because Yul Edochie himself is not as if he is marrying the other lady in the same house with his first wife. No, I think when all this started, he said he was giving series of he was posting series of comments, pictures, write-ups on the internet
He
that
was
this is
catching.
how he was even lecturing men. This is how it should be done. When you are to marry another woman, it should be outside the house, outside the this and that. So it's not that I don't think that is really what caused the divorce yet. It could be an ailment.
It could be, yes. Hello, Sheung. How are you? Thanks for joining me. And
It
sorry
could
for
be
the
an it could
1 minute.
be other
Hi,
things
how is
too.
you today? Okay, mommy's doing the video. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Oh my God. Hello. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I want to discuss the impact of this kind of thing on children. The boy might actually have one or two health issue going on that he might not even discuss with his parents. He might be thinking or with his mom or with any of his parents. He might be thinking he doesn't want to upset them or want them to get worried, and and I'm trying to get to the comment section. Yeah. And at the same time, he doesn't know the gravity of those things, his health issue. He might just be managing like he's gonna be fine. Also,
Yes.
the world we are in now, these children of nowadays, they have a very sharp mouth. They can read things online, seeing what is going on. Sometimes, so when he tend to maybe play with his friends, they might be using that to talk to him like, oh, has your parent got back? Or is your father still this way? I saw your other father with his chick. It's not something that is pleasant to hear those are the things I think it could actually contribute to. He's just trying to state that is strong, is good. We never
Yes.
can
Yes.
know. We never can tell what could be wrong with the boy. We're looking at medical issue now, and the mental how the issue at hand could affect the children mentally, you know.
Yes.
But it's obvious, and I actually, even before I was given birth to this thing has been going on. If anything happens to her, they would think they will suspect B. So when it
Yes.
comes to polygamous home, it happened like that. You can imagine if the father did not marry, hasn't married the lady, the people will still come out to say he has a side chick.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
before this, I got married to already. I know he has. He was dating. He's not. This lady is not his first side chick. So it's just that this one couldn't. Maybe couldn't get off his neck. This one
Yeah.
really put him. So,
Yeah.
and there's no how he can just get out of it. But those
Yeah.
are the things that we see in polygamous home. You sometimes you see some people they are some are single parents. It's not because they plan it or they had a big fight with um their
Oh,
ex-husband. It was because they just can't see themselves living that kind of life. And because of their children, they don't want their children to go through this emotional
trauma.
issue. So they had to leave.
Yes.
Even online, I read it. Some people were saying May should just find a way or just get travel out of the country and pack her children. If they asked me to vote for that, I would say yes. But before then, what would she do? For me, I thought she should have actually started, you know, going small, small, because some battle you don't even know how long it's gonna last. So if you don't start the battle with them, start running, and they say, "Oh, so you know if you fight, eh? That's why you ran away." Say yes. Just
Yeah.
leave the
For
battle down
for
for
their
them.
mental health sake.
I can hear you.
I said it's good for our mental health sake because it's not every battle one fight. There are some battle you just have to let go of to avoid things like this. Because probably if he had traveled out, packed his children or something, that might have whatever the cause of the boy of this boy's death might have made her to see it. Because I'm sure it's not what they see coming at all. Because how I saw it was through a chat. Oh, your son is dead. Just then it shows it tells it that it's
I think it's the internet. Mrs. Sheon, can you hear me? Oh, I think the network has cut him off, cut him away. Mm. Should I still join? Where's the mouse? Let me still drop the link. Maybe you can still come back in. Okay, Mrs. Xiao, how are you? How are my children? Hope you're doing well. I'm still coming to drag you to come and do live show with me. You're the one I'm coming to drag next. Okay, so I don't know if you know what we're talking about. There was this You Edochie's son that just passed on. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. We're just trying to bring out the life lesson about how people were pointing fingers at the newly, would I say newly acquired wife that he got, his colleague that he got married to, side chick turned wife. So we spoke about the Ekwuemadu issue as well. So these are the things we'll still talk about later. I just kind of rushed this live stream. I was a bit bored and I thought, okay, let me just bring the topic on. So welcome back, Razak.
I'm back. Thank you. So the irony of all this is whatever couples are having, we are just judging based on what we know because we are not close to them. We don't really know what is going deep down. It shouldn't affect the children because no matter what, we can't say they are small. We can't say they don't know anything. They will definitely know. They see. They might decide not to talk. So we should try and caution ourselves so as not to affect them in one way or the other. And if it's going to affect them, just like the way what you said earlier on, probably leave the environment for your sake and your children's sake.
People always suggest that they maybe leave the country because it's at least it's better now. You can imagine 1 years back that people can just say they want to start applying to
Yes,
leave the country. But seriously, for me, if that avenue is open to her, it does. At least he has at least two grown up right now. They can communicate with their dad over the internet if they want to.
yes,
They don't have to always see all the time, but there's been a lot. I know the children are being affected with the issue. Even the lady kept begging her husband to stop bringing their issue on social media, but
on social
the
media,
man is
yes,
catching cruise. He's trying to say he's doing obodu abi odogu. Sorry, the name they call it.
Udogu, yes,
Odogu. Yeah, sometimes we feel, yeah, I can fight. Yeah, it's me. Nobody can match me. I can talk, I can talk, but may life issue not happen to us that you will see that thing you need to fight about and talk, but you just can't.
yes. He
So
is trying to be the Odogu, as you said, and he's trying to be on timeline on the internet, people should know that, yes, because things like this that they brought to the internet is just for them to stay relevant. They
Mm.
just want people to say something about them. And the more crews they are catching, the damages it's being done at the back to whoever is closer to them, which is their wife, their children, immediate relative or friends. Because people will definitely point out, is it not your father? Is it not your friend? Is it not your this? And everything gets back to our head,
And you can
which in
imagine
one
when
way or the
even adults are discussing it in the house, the children that are listening
other.
to it, they will take it to their own school as well. And shit, you know, people that are still in marriage, it's just the grace of God. None of it is easy. Excuse me.
Yeah,
None of it is easy. People that are single, they have their way of struggling. Excuse me. The people that are into it, into married to, their ups and downs of this thing. Men would step out, the women that would do their own in the hidden way. But one thing
yeah,
with women most of the time is they try to shield their children.
yeah.
Let me quickly
Yes,
mute. I want
it's
to cough. Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, so the mothers
yeah,
will try
women,
to shield their children, kind of put on a smile that everything is all right, but the children can still see, they can still know. You know, you just
yeah,
appear to be a very controllable person. Is not repentant. He wants to show that he can beat this period of time, and things just keep happening. I will tell you something. It's a two-way thing. He might come out later and just say thank you to people that sympathize with them with what happened, and still goes on with his own normal way. He wants to show that he's a strong man, that is unbendable. He might do that.
yes.
It might
Yeah,
not. It
it
might not
might. It
change.
might.
And I pray that all is well with the family. I really feel for the mom, that woman. I feel for her because no, I don't know how she's going to do it. The picture in the house, the boy's picture in her head, his room, how they mingle, how they do things. There's a lot because we know you has actually given a space already, so he can get used to the boy not being around him all the time like before.
Before,
Because
yes,
but the,
yes,
the, the mom sees the boy almost I would say almost every day or a weekly basis. I mean, so it's a lot on her for with what she's going through right now, what now just happened. There will be a lot of regret. I pray God comfort the family and also the children as well. And may God comfort and strengthen you as well. In no matter how we think he might be strong, he will be affected in a way. I pray there will be a new
amen.
gift for them. Anything else
Amen.
you want to round up with so we don't? We've done 1 hour.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Like play, like
Nothing
play.
else. It's just for us to stay strong and life happens. Once it happens, we all move on. As long as
Mm.
we rest of us are alive, there is still hope. Nobody
May God,
wish, nobody pray for things like this to happen.
yes, I know. Amen. No parent should go through this at all. Even
Yeah,
imagining it to people that has happened to. I know till about 1 a.m. I was still up, just thinking of different things that she won't be able to sleep. Are they going to sedate her? I was worrying myself here. So you can imagine she that the thing happened to.
the thing
They will try
happens
to
to
change
exactly.
her environment, maybe they might even not want her to be in the same house. so that she does,
Yeah.
sometimes just looking alone, you might think you see the person passing, you might see the image that maybe she is waving at you. There's so many things
Yeah.
that you see, I thought of so many things yesterday, like, is the boy, would the boy be sending a message to her, telling her to answer the case, or to, there's so many things that imagination, everything will be going on. She really needs, may God just strengthen us and strengthen our siblings as well, because they will ask questions.
Yeah.
There will be fear in the house as well when they finally accepted that the boy has gone. So there will be times that they will think maybe he's still with them, or they can feel him. There's a lot. There's a lot. Cozy. If me just last night, I think I was up till about to 2 this morning.
Oh.
Nǹkan tí ó kàn mí in a way as a mom, but I was worried. I was thinking of so many. That's one thing with me. I keep getting my mind messed up with what has happened, how the person will be, how I wish I could see her and talk to her and have that picture on my head, how she's looking at, maybe they sedate her so she can rest, how she will be looking at life, that, who has she offended? Has she not been nice enough? You know. Sharon said it's been a trading issue, just that those that bring their family or personal issue on social media makes people to discuss it. Exactly. That's one
Exactly.
thing, but when it comes to influencing, you cannot influence by not showing. That is one thing. They will always show, Nisha. Well, some people are used to, even if they're not influencing, they can show their children. People don't have anything about wrong with that. It's not just my
Yes.
personal. Personally, I do not just subscribe to it, and it doesn't mean that it's wrong. The way
Yes.
people go about it is the one I might not like. Some people, maybe they are just on live stream and their children come, they can say, oh, say hello to the people, that's all. And they don't really use their children to, but, and also family issue that they will always discuss family issues. Some people do that, which they tend to get viewers on. So the views
Yeah.
and maybe would I say the cash does not make them to know when to draw the line. It happens.
Yes. 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 It doesn't. Doesn't. And that's where fools comes in.
Do you know that the way that thing happened, was it yesterday? I think they said it happened on
Yesterday.
the 29th. Some said it was
Mhm.
yesterday. Maybe it happened on the 29th. They decided to bring it out on the 30th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
People still went to their private inbox to go and be shapilizing them. You know what I mean by shapilizing? I'm gonna delete this.
Yeah.
I don't think okay, maybe I'll just leave this video. Or like they went to go and be abusing and cursing, and some said they went to the side chicks one. Seriously, I still know her as a side chick. She's not to me. I don't know why I've not taken her as the wife. That this went there to say, oh, I hope you're happy now. I hope you're some will just curse her. And some are even cursing our children. This is what I don't like. Like, the children involved in all these things, they are innocent. They don't even know anything about it. The children start coming in when they start fighting themselves. As at this moment, those children are still very young.
Yes.
But people start
Yeah.
cursing the children. People went to use page two instead of them to console him. Some even consoled him, but at the end,
And
at the end,
at the end, they still
they will still
abuse.
say, now you see what your third leg has cost you. I hope you God help me. He's well. Oh God. And the Sarah Martin as well. I said I was going to discuss it, but maybe it will be another live show, because how she came into the issue and how people are seeing her. I want us to discuss it later. Not now, because
Mm.
this, of course, the video is almost 1 hour 20. I'm sure I finished all your data. Sorry about that.
No, 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 no.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Cheon. Nice to see you. And she said, okay, yeah, I've read that one already. She said, my health fell go to the mother and the sibling. This sibling will be going through a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Anyway, let's discuss another day when I'm free. I'm back to work tomorrow. My annual leave
Okay.
is off, so maybe in the next 3 to 4 days, I will bring up. Will come up again. Auntie Sheon, I'm coming to your inbox, so I want Auntie one. She's my.
Okay.
I will call her a baby sister when we were growing. You see the person that I said that Sheon, she's a big mama. So I'm
Uh,
coming to your inbox to drag you, Auntie Sheon. Hmm? She's a baby sister of mine, but she's a big madam. So when I say baby sister, you should know what I mean.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you for joining me on this live stream. Thanks, Shion. God bless
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Thanks, Anita. Thanks, Barbara Kitchen for all. Thanks, Versatile Nurse. She was the one that joined me first. I'm sure our twins has actually grabbed her. That was the first thing I said when she joined because I know she has 2 boys, and boys are quite busy. They don't. They
Yes.
have energy, so they might have actually caught her attention. And I think that's all the people I could see here. Thanks for everyone who is going to watch it later. God bless you. And we will see you in the next video if you're available when we have the next live stream. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.